Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lily and I upload every Wednesday. So if you end up liking this video, make sure you like and subscribe so that you don't miss any more of my videos. Today, I'm going to be telling my hotel horror stories. So this first story happened July 5th of this past year, and as a hotel, on the holidays we expect a lot of like extra people and stuff, so it wasn't that we weren't expecting it or anything, but let me tell you, the cleanup after the 4th of July was fucking terrible. So it was me, my mom who I work with, and I believe one or two other employees, one of which were still training at the time. And by employees, I mean housekeepers, as I'm also a housekeeper. So we got our lists, and there's about 50 or so rooms in the hotel. It's not like the biggest hotel. And we get our lists for the day when we come in, and I see that I have like some crazy number. I think I have like 15 checkouts alone, not even counting stayovers. I have like 15 checkouts. Oh, I don't know if you can see him, but in the background, my puppy dog. But yeah, I have like 15 or so checkouts, and I'm kind of stressing and I have anxiety and stuff, so I'm low-key freaking out because I know that, especially at that time, we didn't really have anyone in the laundry room because we only had one person per day doing laundry, like washing all the sheets and the towels and stuff. And so basically I was kind of really worried because I knew that the person doing the laundry at that time wasn't the best. So I was low-key freaking out. And so I go, and basically checkouts around 11. We have to show up at 9 to do stayovers and to get started for the day. So around 11, I've calmed down a little bit more. I'm trying to stock my cart and stuff with like linens for the rooms so that I can fill them. And these carts that we use don't really hold that much. They hold about 2 or 3 rooms worth. So I was able to successfully stuff about 4 or so, maybe a little extra towels in there. And I crossed my fingers and hoped that by the time I used that and came down that there would be more, right? Well, I go, and around 11 I start knocking on doors. I think about 5 or so of the rooms that I had to strip and stuff were yelling at me through the doors, like sounding all hungover and stuff, which I'm not against drinking. I don't care if you're hungover, whatever. I'm just trying to do my job, you know? So they're all yelling like, give us 10 more minutes, give us 15 more minutes. So make a note of it and move on, try to do my job and try to get home before 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Because I work at 9 to whenever the fuck you finish, basically. So most of the time we hope it's around 5, but this day wasn't like that. So I move on, and by the time I get all my rooms stripped, it's almost 1 o'clock, 12:30. So I go and I start trying to bust out the rooms as fast as I can, and I do about 3 or 4 rooms, and then I go into one of my king suites, and I go and I spray down the bathroom. I noticed that it smells kind of weird, but I knew that was a holiday and that people probably gotten sick in the bathroom, like, you know, alcohol sick and other stuff, so I figured that it was fine, nothing too out of the I figured that it was fine and nothing too out of the ordinary. And I go, and then after I spray down the bathroom and let the chemicals sit in there, I like sanitize the actual like sleeping area of the room and stuff and make up the bed, and then I go to do the bathroom. I do the sink first, and then the shower, and then the toilet, so that the rag doesn't get used on the toilet and then something else, if that makes any sense. It's called cross-contamination in cleaning, and I'm sure they use the same phrase in food. But yeah, so I do like the shower and the sink and stuff, and then I go and do the toilet, and I start wiping it down. Notice that it smells really gross, so I'm figuring that, oh god, like it's gonna be gross. So, and I lift up the lid. I kid you not, there's the biggest piece of human fecal matter I have ever seen in my life. Like, I swear to God, I sent my sister a Snapchat and I was like, this is what I have to fucking deal with in my job, blah, 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 blah. And so it was like you can tell that they had tried to flush it and like the water had come up and whatever and like slowly drained out. So they left this for me, not told the front desk at all, and just scurried on out. This was one of my first rooms that I had knocked on and they were already out, and I stripped it and I was like, oh good, this will be an easy room. Was not an easy room. So yeah, there was all of that. I tried to plunge it and stuff and it was not working. Granted, I'm not the best toilet plunger, but it just wasn't happening, you know? I go down to the front desk, and what is the front desk woman, who will not be named for whatever reason? She tells me, I'll call maintenance, but if maintenance can't come or something, maybe you can try picking the shit out of the toilet and throwing it away, and then plunging. I go, I don't get paid enough for that. And I walk off to go and do my other rooms. And I ended up having to go and do that room last, and walking into the room praying that it didn't stink like shit anymore. Because, you know, once you open the lid, it smells. I walked into the room praying that the maintenance man had come in and fixed it for me. Thank God he had. And that was one of the first most memorable experiences, in a negative way, I have had in this job. This is the first time I've ever had like a hotel housekeeping job. I do residential cleaning all the time for 5 years, but I've never experienced having to plunge a fucking toilet for this. So that was quite a bit. And I'm realizing that after editing, this is actually going to be almost kind of a lengthy video, so if you would like a part 2 of my hotel horror stories, comment down below, like my video, and let me know. And I'll do more, because I worked there 5 days a week for the past 4 or so months, so trust me, a lot of shit, literally a lot of shit happens at that place, so let me know if you would like to know any more, and hopefully I will remember I have a YouTube video next Wednesday and upload, because last Wednesday I missed my upload because I'm an idiot. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Just remembered I already said all that shit, so bye! Last week a fellow YouTuber actually asked me to go and help him with a video, so if you would like to look at that and watch that video, I'm included in the latter end of the video, but it's still a great video, and it's all about love and relationships and stuff, so if you'd like to go and check that out, make sure you click the link in the description below.